Hello, hello. This is Evelyn again, yoga instructor at the JCA. Welcome here at my practice. So glad that you join me and practice together. Let's start in a seated position. Slide the block under your sit bones to sit higher if it's needed, to really feel that elongation in the spine and feel that your spine is free. Find a nice long posture and take a few moments here to settle before you start the practice, the physical and the mental practice of yoga. Find your center line. Shift the focus inwards. And maybe we can set an intention for the practice just to be calm, steady, and focused. It's easy to say and not that easy to really accomplish, but there is no end result. We are just on this journey, on this road to explore and see how it feels and where we are in a present moment. So once you settle down, let's start with a breathing exercise that really help us. We can notice, cultivate that calmness and bringing the mind to a single point. So close your eyes. If you feel comfortable closing your eyes, and notice that shifting inwards is maybe easier with the closed eyes. We will breathe through the nose first. 5 counts. We will breathe in slowly and steadily, and we hold the breath for 5, and we slowly release that breath through 5 counts. So let's take a breath on your own and release and let it all go. Shift the mind to the center of the eyebrows and breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold there. Keep the focus. 3, 4, 5. Slow release. 2, 3, 4, 5. Transition breathing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the focus. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay present. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Breathe on your own. Find a calm and steady breath. Maybe concentrate and focus on the tip of the nose, or maybe on the chest, just to connect with the breathing. And really calmly just be present. Stay with the breath and stay with the physical body. Just be and be aware of it, how you be. How is it to be you in the present moment? Just be calm. Maintain the length of the spine. And just notice you lifting the torso by engaging Mula Bandha, the pelvic floor, the bottom of the spine, lifting up, lifting the lower belly. Gently draw in the abdominal muscles, bring it to the spine and give a little lift. Lift the lower ribs. Notice those tiny muscles start to activate around the spine. Drop down the shoulder blades on your back. Open the shoulders. Relax the facial muscles. And unite all these little body parts. Find harmony here. Just an easy sit. And bring the arms up, sweep the arms up, press the palms together and bring it down to your heart, tracing the spine. Draw the belly in, close the navel with the rib cage. Lower your chin and find that peace inside. And enjoy the practice. Open the eyes maybe, with both hands down. Press the ground away and find your way to downward facing dog. Take a few moments here to lubricate spine, activate muscles, feel all 10 fingers, the palms, push the ground away and lift the tailbone away from the fingers. Bend the knee if needed and just notice the difference that maybe if you're not open yet that much, if the hamstring is a little tight, then bending the knee helps to really find an elongation in the spine, which is much more important than straightening the knee and lowering the heels. So just find your way. Find a freedom in your spine. Find the breath freely flowing. Bring the chest closer to your thigh and take a moment here just to find your own downward facing dog. How does it feel to be you in this shape? Always do minor adjustments, exploring how much more opening you can find in the shoulders, in the hamstring, along the spine. Keep the position alive. Find the foundation, the inner feet, the outer feet, the heels, the toes, and the palms. Press the ground away and lift the tailbone even more a little bit. Find the breath freely flowing. Be present, calm, and steady, focus. Then start walking your hands back to your feet. Keep the tailbone up, keep the sit bones reaching even more the sky. Keep elongating the lumbar spine, and then once you up, then maybe shift the weight to your heel and then to the toes. Relax the back of your neck, relax the shoulders. Keep breathing in a forward fold. Top of the head reaches closer to the ground. Heels firmly pressing down. Inner feet, outer feet. Find the foundation, find the root, very firmly connect. And build from there, reach from there. Just bend your knee and build the spine up. Head comes up last. And then the shoulder lifting up to the ear and drop it down on the back. If you open your eyes, just look at one point in front of you. One more time, bring the shoulders up and place it down on your back. Bring the palms forward. Find your Tadasana, mountain pose. Find as little effort as possible. Ease with the breath, ease with your eyes, but firmly standing tall. Bring the arms up, sweep up. Fold forward again to the thighs. Exhalation. Head goes down. Inhale, walk the hands forward. Activate the core, press the chest up, close the rib cage, find your plank, drawing the belly in and up, tailbone back to the heels, bring the shoulder blades, plug down on your back and look down on the mat. 3 more breaths here just to find the peace, the calmness. Knees can be lowered down if needed. Stay with your own self here. One more inhale through the nose, lower the knee down, start bending the elbows, sweep the rib cage to the side. Inhale to your cobra, maybe upward facing dog. Stay here again for a moment. Press down the top of the heels, feet. Press down the hands. Drop the shoulders down. Plug the shoulder blades down, reef the chest. Chin forward, bring forward the hip. Lifting the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Uddiyana Bandha, lower belly engaged. Then transition to downward facing dog. Push the ground away with the hands. Roll on your toes. Tailbone up. Full breath in peace. And then walk the hands back again to the feet, a little more lubricated. The joints here, so we move a little more freely. Take a deep inhale, bring the chest forward, flat back. Folding forward with an exhalation, then roll the spine up, slowly press the heels down, lift the pelvic floor, lift the lower belly up, close the rib cage, build the spine up, find a harmonious movement. Inhale, arms reaches up, press the hands together, bring to your heart, exhalation. Inhale, sweep the arms up, lift the rib cage away from your heels. Folding forward with an exhalation. Walk the hands forward. Keep the lower belly active. Find your center. Find your center line. Take a deep inhale in plank. Lower the knee if needed. Find chaturanga. Exhale, lowering the plank. Inhale, bring the chest forward and up in upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, exhalation, moving fluidly, freely, organically. Three-legged dog, right leg lifting up, keep down the right hip. Right knee to the right elbow outside, exhale. Stay here for 1 breath, activate your center, your core, the center line. Pull together the rib and the navel. Back to three-legged dog. Inhalation. Bring the knee to the chest. Rounding your back. Lift up your lower belly. Activate. Press the chest up. Push the ground away with your hands. And then add a little chest, the heart bringing forward, keeping the core active. Exhale. Three-legged dog, draw the belly in. Nice, then bring the knee to the left elbow. Squeeze the belly in. Bring the chest forward. Keep the elbows together. Three-legged dog, inhale. Then lower the leg down, exhale. Lift the left leg up, three-legged dog, inhalation. Active front body as you bring the knee to the elbow. Exhale, 2 elbows together, looking forward. Three-legged dog, inhale. Bring the knee to the chest, round your back, squeeze the belly in, tailbone lowers down. Feel that rounding. It's really stabilizing. And then just bring the chest forward for a moment, out from the rib cage. Back to three-legged dog. Nice. Right, left knee to the right elbow. Squeeze the front body for support, for stability. Then back to three-legged dog. Lower the knee down, roll the feet down, then roll the knee down. Back to your child pose. Maybe bringing the hands, arms alongside the body. Release the shoulders. Trace down the tailbone. Forehead on the ground, and we find an active relaxation here. An active slowing down. Connect with the steadiness of that breath. Bring the focus to the breathing. And just bring the arms forward if it's not there already. And coming to a cat stretch, just lifting the sit bone up, maybe opening the knees. And bring the arms a little more forward. Both sit bones up. Activate the pelvic floor, lift up. Lift the lower belly up. Lower down the chest maybe. Relax the shoulder and feel that you're drawing the hands closer to the knee. Maybe the forehead down, maybe the chin down. Maybe at one point the chest will be down. Breathe steadily and connect the body parts. Unite and notice that each body part has its own function here to support the shape, and then find calmness, steadiness. Press the hands down, lift the chest up, and slowly walk the hands back. Sit on your heels for a moment and bring the arms up. And then lower it down. Place the hand on your knee. Deep inhale up to your crown. Eyes steady and still. And then walk the hands forward. Find your tabletop. Tuck the toes under and back to downward facing dog. 2 more breaths here. In calmness, steadiness. Then press the hands down, lift the heels up, bend the knee, look forward, step, walk or jump between the hands. Inhale to your flat back, halfway lifting the torso up, bring the chest forward, activate your core. Find your foundation, that steady standing. Then fold on your thighs, exhale. Rise up to standing. Slowly following the movement, every little change. Hand to heart center, exhalation. Sun salutation, breathe. Bring the arms down, bend your knee, find the chair pose. Exhale, fold on your thighs. Move fluidly and stay focused. Inhale to a flat back. Place the palms down, step or jump back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, shoulders down. Downward facing dog, press the ground away. Bring down the shoulder blade on your back. Inhale, right leg between the hands, lower down the left heel. Plug down the left heel, plug down the right heel. Lift the lower belly up and in. Bring the torso up, first warrior. Bring the left hip forward. Lift the left side of the ribcage up. Lower down the shoulder blades. Feel an energetic connection between the 2 heels, between the 2 thighs. Right knee facing forward. One more deep inhale to lift the ribs away from the hips. Bring the arms down, press the hands down, step back to high plank and chaturanga. Upward facing dog, shoulder down. Downward facing dog, elongate the lumbar spine. Inhale, bring the left feet between the hands, plug down the right heel. Lift the pelvic floor, lift the lower belly, and then bring the arms up. Reach the ribcage away from the hip, elongate the spine. Look forward. Calm and steady adjustment. Both heels pressing down, all 10 toes active. Draw the inner thighs together. Bring forward the right hip. Lift the right rib cage up. Relax your face. Next inhale, lifting the torso out from the hip socket. Bring the arms down, press the hands down, back to her high plank, through chaturanga. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Find your focus, your steadiness, your stillness inside. Heels lifting with an inhale. Bend your knee, look forward, step, walk or jump to the front. Inhale to your chair pose. Hand to heart, exhalation, straightening the knee. One more time, repeat this, chair pose. Inhale. Find your center line between the tailbone and the chest. Fold forward, exhalation. Inhale to your flat back. Step or jump back to chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right feet between the hands. Lower the left heel down. Find your first warrior. Notice that second time the memorized. So you're getting maybe faster, adjusting faster. Maybe you go deeper in the asana. Deep inhale, reach the arms up and forward. Press the hand down, back to your high plank, chaturanga. Bring the chest forward and up. Downward facing dog, press the ground away. Left feet between the hands, lower the right heel. Find stability in your foundation. Then lift the pelvic floor. Lift the rib cage, first warrior. Softening the shoulder, there's no force there. Make sure that your throat is not blocking the airway. Elongate the spine. Inhale, reach the ribcage up. Bring the arms down. Step back to high plank. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale, heels lifting. Draw the belly in, look forward between the hands. Step, walk or jump. Chair pose, keep the sit bone down. Exhale, hand to heart. Find that calmness. Find that focus. Eyes steady and still. Let's keep the hands where it is. Shift your weight on the left feet. Bring up the right knee. Lower down the right hip. Bending the knee 90 degrees. And find that calmness here, even if you are balancing on one leg. And notice what's blocking the stillness here, the calmness here. Lift the pelvic floor, lift the lower belly, close the ribs, elongate the spine. Just one more deep inhale, and we transition to third warrior. Send the right toes to the back, same time, crown comes forward. Lift the lower belly up, lower down the right hip. Plug down the shoulder blades on your back. Keep your face relaxed and your breath relaxed, keeping the torso a little above the hip socket. And then maybe slide the arms forward to frame the head, only if it's not a struggle in the shoulders. Nice. And then we will bending the left knee and stepping way back with the right feet. Heel up, toes down, and coming to your crescent lunge. Adjusting again that standing. Draw the inner thighs together for stability. Lift the lower belly up. Lift the ribcage up. Keep your eyes steady and still. Then twisting the spine, rotating, bringing the right arm forward and the left arm back. And this will be a little sequence that we will repeat a couple of times, so memorize. Keep stabilizing the hip. Opening the left shoulder away from the right. Keep your face relaxed. Now flow the arms back and bring the torso forward in a crescent lunge. Then open the second warrior, the right hip opens. Bend the left knee a little deeper. Lift up all 10 toes and then actively press it down. Heels pressing down. Pelvic floor lifting away from the heels. Feel the space increase between the hips. Face steady and still. Eyes steady and still. And then just sweep the arms up, straighten the front knee, and we will going down, bending the right knee. One-legged squat. You can put the hands down for safety, to stabilize if needed. Release down the pelvic floor and lift the lower belly up. And we're shifting, transitioning, bending the left knee. Hand can stay in the heart or maybe down on the ground. Feel your pelvic floor is really active. Really activate your Mula Bandha. Pressing down both heels and lifting the torso up. Then just shifting and turning forward. Keeping the weight on the right hand. Right heel, right feet. Lift the belly up so your core, your center is not just resting on the left thigh. We'll put all the weight on the left leg and bringing the right leg beside. Uttanasana, forward fold. Then slowly rising up. Sweep the arms up. Palms meet above the head and bring it down to your heart center and immediately shifting the weight on the right leg. Draw the belly in and lift. Lift up the left knee. Keep down the left hip. Keep your calmness. Keep your focus in the present. Regulate your breathing. Then transition to third warrior. Send the left feet to the back. Draw the belly in and bring the rib cage forward. Heart comes forward. Lift the left leg up but keep down the left hip. Close the lower ribs and maybe bring the arms forward. Calmness in a position, that's the objective. Stay calm, just stay present. Observe the thoughts and feelings. Bending the right knee and stepping way back with the left toes, find your crescent lunge. Keep the ribcage away from the hip.
calmness in the mind. Connect the inner thighs to stabilize. Draw the tailbone down and elongate the spine. Spinal rotation, the right arm goes back, the left arm comes forward. Hips stabilized. Breathe steadily. Shoulder blade down on the back. Find calmness. Flowing back to crescent lunge. Then opening the second warrior. Root down through the heels. Activate all 10 toes. Drag the tailbone down, lift the pelvic floor, lift the lower belly, close the rib cage, soften the top of the shoulder. Breathe steadily. Keep your mind with the breathing, or just tiny part what you're focusing on, what's happening right now, not in the past, not in the future. Sweep the arms up, arms come together, straighten the left knee, turn to left, right toes in and come to a squat, one-legged squat, bending the left knee. Keep the rib cage up, hands can go down on the ground. Then transitioning, bending the right knee. Press both heels down, chest up. Lift the pelvic floor, that create more stability. Then transitioning forward, hands will frame the right leg. Weight comes forward, lift the belly up. Uttanasana, forward fold, bring the left feet beside the right. Lift the tailbone, lift the sit bones. Stretch and lengthen the hamstring. Then rising up slowly. Arm sweeps up, shoulder blade down, and bring the hand to the heart. And let's repeat this sequence just a few more times. Connecting each shape in a slow flow. Inhale, press the left heel down, bring the right knee up. Exhale to your third warrior. Inhale, stretch the arms forward. Press the left knee, step back, crescent lunge. Next exhale, twisting to the left. Right arm forward, left arm back. Back to crescent lunge, inhale. Second warrior, transition there, exhale. Inhale, straighten the left knee, turn the left heel in, palms together, coming to a one-legged squat. Inhale, lifting up the torso, transitioning to the front. Inhale again, turning forward, hand goes down. Uttanasana, forward fold, exhale. Inhale, slowly rising up. Use the inner thighs to stabilize. Bring the arms up, and as the arms come to your heart, the left knee lifting up. Transitioning to third warrior. Squeeze the front body together. Lengthen the arm forward. Transition to crescent lunge. Transition to spinal twist. Moving slowly, consciously. Back to crescent lunge. Only the torso moves. Stabilize the hip. Open the left hip in second warrior. Straighten the knee, bring the arms up. One-legged squat, bending the left knee. Transition through the center. Lift the pelvic floor as you transition. Lift the pelvic floor as you turn the torso forward, bringing the arms down. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Stepping forward, rising up. Right leg lifting up. Stepping back. Third warrior, sorry. Arms reaching forward. Stepping back to crescent lunge. Spinal twist, left arm back, right arm forward. Back to crescent lunge, fluidly flow that. Second warrior. Straighten the front knee, bring the arm up, one-legged squat, bend the right knee. Transition through the center to the front, lift the pelvic floor, lift the lower belly. Turning forward, framing the left leg. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Rising up, flow fluidly, concentrate, meditate. Arms reaching up. Nice, left knee lifting. Third warrior, left foot goes back. Left arm goes forward, both arms comes forward. Bend the right knee, step back, forward. Spinal twist, left arm forward, right arm goes back. Reach the arms up. Second warrior, exhalation. Straighten the knee, squatting, left leg bending. Through the center, bend the right knee. Bring the torso forward, framing the right leg. Find the rhythm, Uttanasana. Fold on your thighs. Rising up. Bring the arms up as the hand comes to the heart. Lift the right leg up. Third warrior. Transition slowly, mindfully. Stay with your center, no rush. Reach the arms forward, heart reaches forward. Step far back, crescent lunge. Nice. Spinal rotation. Back to crescent lunge. Second warrior. Reach up the torso, lift the pelvic floor, hands together, bring to the heart, bend the right knee. Lift the pelvic floor, lift the lower belly, transition, bending the left knee. Facing forward, bend the left knee. Weight on the left leg, Uttanasana, forward fold. Rise up, lift the pelvic floor, build the torso, each vertebrae above each other, arms reaching up. Weight on the right leg, bring the hand to the heart and lift the left leg up. Third warrior, squeeze the front body for stability. Arms reaches forward, keep down the right hip. Step far back, find your crescent lunge. Spinal rotation as you exhale. Back to crescent lunge, inhale. Second warrior, exhalation. Straightening the knee, bending the left knee, come to your squat. Through the center, coming to the front. Turn forward, frame the right leg. Uttanasana, forward, fold, staying here. Torso lifting halfway up, flat back. Then open the feet like hip distance and lower down the sit bone. Find your squat. Bring the hand to the heart. Press down both heels and lift the pelvic floor. Lift the lower belly. Place down the shoulder blade on the back. Eyes still and steady. Now staying here and only the left hand goes down on the ground. Front of the left feet, maybe a little farther out. And from here, just the right arm opens up. Feel the right rib cage stretching over. Look up. Release the pelvic floor. Just do adjustment to see what you can open up a little more, where you can find more freedom. And bring both palms back together at your heart center. Placing the right hand down, anchor down, then start lifting the left rib cage, left shoulder, left fingertips away from the right fingertips. Keep your facial muscles relaxed. Keep your breathing relaxed. Keep your mind in the present. Then come back to the center, hands to your heart. Breathe deeply. Nice, and if you have crow in your practice, then maybe this is a time to practice pressing both hands down. Press the knees under the armpit and just flow on your hands, squeeze together the front body. Maybe lifting one foot up, maybe lifting both. And then coming back to a squat. Nice, and then coming down on a seat. And coming to a boat pose. Now in a boat you can keep your knees bended or maybe straighten up, arms parallel to the ground. Reach the chest away from the belly for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 last, then bend your knee and rolling down on your back. Lifting the leg up. Either staying here or maybe coming to a shoulder stand. If you come to a shoulder stand, make sure that you protect your lower back. Weight will be on your upper arm and shoulder, not on your neck. Squeeze together your inner thighs and your heels and focus on the big toes. Focus on the breath. Keep growing, keep reaching, keep breathing, keep being present. Maybe softening the knee. Keep the lower belly up, the pelvic floor up, and come to your claw pose. If both feet down, toes down, pelvic floor lifting, that maybe you can bring the arms down, maybe clasping the fingers and pressing down on the ground, bringing the shoulder blades a little more together. Find the hollow front of your belly. And then bend your knee. Find the ear pressure pose. And then releasing the hands, pressing the palms down on the ground. And slowly start to roll back down until all the vertebrae is connected with the ground. Tailbone comes last. Nice, and then keeping the leg up 90 degrees to the ground. And as you start to lower it down, bringing the torso up, coming up to a seat and coming to a boat pose again for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 last. Bend your knee and then grab the heels from outside. Still staying in a seat, lift the chest up, lift the toes up, squeeze the inner thighs together, lift the chest up, press the feet, the heels into your hand, and maybe straightening the leg up is just a choice, is just an option. If you're up here looking at your toes and meditate there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Both toes here. Then bending your knee and coming just to a seat. Find your butterfly Baddha Konasana. Heels together. Opening maybe the feet as a book. So as you open your feet here, you notice that maybe you're lowering your knees a little more down. It's really not a force. You don't have to force anything here. You want to feel your sit bones rooting down, grounding. Lift the pelvic floor, lift the lower belly. And then bring the elbows into your rib cage. Plug it in, plug it down, and bring the torso forward. Turning the inner thigh muscles up as you press the heels together, and from there bring the chest forward, away from the hip. And you find your calmness here. Be present, be focused, not force. Breathe. And coming up. Find your straddle, opening the legs to the side, no force how much you come. How much you open is just an option, it's just a choice. You really want to feel your sit bones. And you want to lift the torso away from the hip. Rotating the inner thighs up. Pressing and pushing away the heels from the inner groins. Keeping the tailbone down on the ground, and then maybe walking your hands. Keep this integrity here in the lower back, keeping the tailbone down. And stay on the edge, where you can maintain that calmness. Lift the pelvic floor and draw your lower belly in. Lift the lower ribs up and close the rib cage around the spine. Lift the chest forward. And slowly you will come back. Nice. Bending only the left knee and bringing the left feet in. So like a half Baddha Konasana here. Keep the right hand inside the right leg. Bring the left arm up, reach up, lift up both rib cage. Just opening the left side. Nice lateral stretch here. You can release down the head. Keep the left sit bone down. Lift the left rib cage away from the hip, and just generally lifting up the right rib. Slowly come back up to the center and simply just switch legs. Left hand will be inside the left knee. Maybe flexing the feet, the right feet, so that's a protection for your knee. Feel both sit bones and feel your center line growing. Bring the arms up, the right arm up and then over. Keep the side stretching and lengthening. Feel the right fingertips reaching away from the right sit bone. Maintain that length and maybe add to it. Lift the lower belly, lift the rib cage. And slowly start to come back up to a seat. Nice. Bring the feet together. Last sitting pose. Paschimottanasana, bringing the arms up. Lift the rib cage up, draw the belly in. Bring the hands together and bring it behind the neck. Press the neck into your hand and lift one more time the rib cage. Keep your eyes steady and still. Press together the inner thighs, press down the knee. Reach forward with the heels and flexing all 10 toes back. Keep the length of the trunk and bring the arm up. Keep pressing the belly into the spine and send the tailbone to the back, and then come forward with your arm. Grab the feet from outside, relaxing down the forearm to elbow, and give a little stretch, bringing the chest forward. Plug down the shoulder blades, plug down the shoulder. Stretch the chest, the heart forward. Maintain the length in the lumbar spine. Maintain the press down through the hamstring. Maintain that connection with the inner thighs. Lift the inner groins up, pelvic floor up, lower belly in and up. And then slowly bring back torso back up. Slide the arms up. And then bring the arms forward parallel to the ground. Squeeze the belly in and start rolling down. Really slowly bring the chin to your chest. Until you find the entire torso down on the ground. Then arm comes alongside the body. Bend the knees, coming to a bridge. Bring the knees as close to the glutes as possible. Tuck the tailbone forward before you lifting up the pelvis. And then press the heels down, press the shoulders down. And as you lift up the glutes, you keep rotating, turning forward the tailbone. Keep pressing down the heels, maybe lifting the toes up. Bring closer the chest to the chin. Bring forward, farther, the tailbone and the hip bones lifting, the glutes lifting. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, lowering down. Once the entire spine is done, then bring the knees to the chest. You can grab the opposite elbow here. Bring the chin down and maybe sway side to side. Keep your lower belly down. Keep plugging the shoulder blades down. And keep the right knee to the chest. Lengthen down, bring down the entire left leg to the ground. Clasp the fingers under the right knee and bring the right knee to the right shoulder. Suck the belly in. Draw it down. Press it down. Relax your jaw and your chin and your face. And just simply switch legs. Knee to the shoulder. Keep the freedom in the spine. Keep the length in the spine. Then bring the left feet down on the ground, knee facing up, cross the right ankle. A little supine pigeon here to open the psoas a little bit. Find your own way to stretch, which is not a force, but keep the stretch on the edge. Flexing the right feet to protect the knee. Plug down the shoulder blades. And then just simply switch side. Fingers can be clasped under the right hamstring. Maintain space between the two hips. Keep the length in the lumbar spine. Keep the shoulder blades down and the space between the shoulders. And then release and grab the big toes with the peace finger in your happy baby. Knees swaying side to side. Maybe opening the right leg to the side and then maybe switching to the other, or maybe opening both legs to the side. Maintain a connection with the inner groin, squeezing in and up. Plug down the shoulder blades, press down the lower belly. And then release the knees. Both knees come to the right to a supine twist. Relax down the left shoulder blade. And switching the side. Knees to the chest one more time. Slowing down the breathing. Bringing the focus to the present. Cultivate a little more calmness here while you find your way to Shavasana. Find a position here. Find a complete relaxation. Bring your focus to your forehead and relax the muscles. Bring your focus to your chin, to your jaw. Relax it. Relax the shoulders. Relax the arms. Bring the focus to your chest. Relax the weight, any heaviness there. Relax your legs, your knees, your thighs. Bring your focus to your belly and let it melt. Calm and steady breathing here. You might want to stay here for 5-10 minutes. Find your relaxation. Find your meditation, and I hope I will see you on the mat next time. And the light in me honors the light in you with peace. Namaste.